Hello, Earthlings. It's time to reset your cultural dial. Coming your way next on your favorite device, from the Hoosier State to all the ships at sea, it's the Crawfordsville Peachcast. And now, here's your second or third favorite Dave from Indiana, Dave Peach. Warning, other people named Dave may also appear.
Thanks, CD. This is the Crawfordsville Peachcast. I'm Dave Peach.
And I'm Dave Meyer. Dave Peach, welcome back. Yeah, I'm happy, Dave. What's going on? What's on your mind today, Dave?
So many things. We've got a mixed bag.
Okay.
And we're
is it a large bag?
We're actually going to talk about bags to begin. But I looked back through the archives, and I noticed that you and I have done over 100 episodes together.
100. Well, first of all, Dave, that's testimony. Thank you for bringing me back 99 times. I enjoy being a part, and wow, Dave, 100's a lot.
This is not the 100th episode. That was a few weeks ago, but I totaled up. This is like 109 or maybe 110. Okay. I don't know.
Still, it's good. It's good we got a little buffer, before we alert the press.
Now, this is a mixed bag episode, and I've got a bag question to start.
Oh, okay, good. I always love these, Dave.
Okay, now you're entertaining people, right? You have some people over, and you have some chips, right?
Okay.
Okay. Now, do you pour the chips in a bowl and allow them to get the chips in the bowl, or do you leave them in the bag at your house? I mean, let's say you're at your house and you just leave them in the bag for people to get in the bag.
Dave, if I'm going to have folks over, I think I got to bring them out of the bag. I feel like as the host, the bowl insinuates some degree of hospitality and offering.
That's where I totally agree. We are in total agreement over this. I poured the Grippos and the Doritos in bowls, and right now Matthew is entertaining some folks downstairs. They're playing video games, Lego video games, and more.
See, that's the bowls are the perfect. You don't. To me, you hand the bag around, and then you see people put their arm in, and down to like above their elbow. And then you try to get as many large object of chip out without getting the small shards. With the bowl, Dave, it feels more complimentary to everybody's, hand size and ability to pick them up.
We have settled that. And I think I might be able to sneak a few more if there's in a bowl because it's quieter.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. You're competing, and there's a part of you that's looking around when you're burying that arm in, shoulder deep into a, cool ranch bag.
Central Indiana Rubber Products provides the power for you. Central Indiana Rubber Products, or CIR, keeps farm equipment and local manufacturing processes running with gaskets, belts, seals, and O-rings, among a variety of other products and services. Employee-owned and always customer-focused. Central Indiana Rubber Products, 989 West, 83 North, Crawfordsville, and at indianarubber.com. Central Indiana Rubber Products, or CIR, power for you. I've got this topic, Dave Meyer's responses to spam texts.
Ooh, okay.
I got one here. I just robbed a bank.
Okay, Dave, let's just say. Okay.
Give us some context in that. I mean, you get a spam text, and you're thinking about what to send back there. You're a little snarky, getting a little snarky on them. Some really go dark, but give me the context of I just robbed a bank.
Okay, well, I think, first of all, the general category is you get a text that is, in my mind, some kind of a phishing text. It's from a non-contact, and it says something general. Hey, I was just trying to get a hold of you. It might even say, like, I lost your number, hit me back, or, something that sounds very casual, Dave. But as over time we've known, these are not just folks that we were once in their electronic Rolodex. So I've taken it upon myself to respond back to them dramatically, very dramatically, just to see if they'll type back. And they don't type back, Dave.
You've got some one I'll leave out, but I just robbed a bank, and somehow they're going to be implicated in it at this point.
Oh yeah, I said I left their ID there.
That
was part of it. That was me being persnickety, Dave, and mean spirited, I would say.
Okay, I'll check that one off. Let's see, foods I don't like. Well, the thing of it is, they're foods I don't like, and they continue to be rolled out.
Do you think? Oh, so they're making more versions of the things you don't like?
No, my family keeps bringing them in. It's foods I don't like, and
this feels like a communications issue, Dave.
Okay, food number one: mashed potatoes.
Okay, let's talk about mashed potatoes, because there's mashed potatoes that like come out of the box, and there's the kind that you get when somebody buys the potatoes and loves on them and whips them up. Across the board, Dave, no mashed potatoes.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. See, to me, that makes it very simple. Like there's no gray here. You don't say, look, not with gravy or with gravy. No, you're just saying no mashed potatoes. Should be clear.
And there's so many of them. I mean, I should say the serving, that what you make is so big. It's like, okay, maybe 4 ounces of mashed potatoes and leftover 3 ounces. I mean, it seems like we have like 68 ounces of mashed potatoes, and they just sit in the fridge because I don't eat them.
Well, it is your fault, Dave, but you're right about that. In that somehow a potato, when mashed, seems to magnify its mass in some fashion. But I get it. If you don't like it, it's never going to get better.
We'll skip over green beans, which you should make one serving of green beans for everybody coming over.
Okay.
There should be no leftover green beans. And if you make green beans for a living, I'm sorry. I'm just rolling it out there. I mean, there's
I'd be a farmer, Dave.
No, wait a minute.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, there's no power eating of green beans. Nobody is sitting at work at 2:00 in the afternoon saying, "Man, I can't wait to get home and eat some green beans."
Yeah, my life's going to change.
Third one. This is the final one.
Yes.
And
Dave.
apparently, you can only make this during one season of the year. Summer sausage.
Summer sausage. Okay, so we're clear on when.
They make it in the summer.
Okay.
You can eat it. You eat it whenever you want to eat it.
They only make
it
it
in the summer.
And is that does that have something to do with the temperature, the humidity?
I have no earthly idea.
It's just how they wrap these meats in this pressed, meaty.
What makes me always feel good is that before you open them, you don't have to refrigerate them.
Isn't that a little shaky? To me,
man.
I always feel a little off by those things, Dave. I don't know how to feel, Dave.
Kind of bothers me.
Okay.
Dave, I've been watching sports for a long time. Some days you just don't have it, right?
Yes. Are we talking about announcers, players?
I'm talking about players, mainly players. Yeah.
Okay. Absolutely.
We had a recent game, and I just kind of illustrated the fact that sometimes you don't get the loose balls. Like
Correct.
You cannot get the loose balls.
Ball's not going to come your way.
You play bad defense and you give up layup after layup.
Yeah.
You miss dunks.
These things.
There's nothing that kills momentum more than a missed dunk.
Yeah, it is. It truly, because I think it goes from being at 120 to like under 70 immediately.
You steal the ball and then you step out of bounds, or you throw it away immediately. These are some days you just don't have it, and then
these are like bad dream.
Then you
stuff,
don't
Dave.
block out on free throws, and they tip it in for a basket.
That you should come out of the game for.
Some days you may be better but the other team just keeps hitting shots. And I'm not going to put that in the category of some days you just don't have it, because you might have it. But if somebody's going to hit 8 of 11 threes, Jimmy Joe over here, or Susie Smith, I mean, it's going to be hard to win that game. They just keep hitting threes.
Yeah. No, you're going to get down, stay down, probably lose.
Do you ever, when this is happening, when these things go on, do you ever think, and I know that your dad is a coach, and
he was a long time ago.
But he coached. Is there ever a time, when does a coach think that, or does a coach ever think, I need to get a tee to fire up the crowd? Maybe the crowd's kind of lackluster. Yeah. You're kind of sleepwalking. I mean, does the coach ever think, I need to get a tee?
Oh, yeah. No,
well, then why don't they, Dave? Why? I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
I'm not kidding. Kidding, not kidding.
No, it's still, look, I mean, in the same way in a hockey.
You don't have to throw a chair, okay? You don't have to throw a chair, but on the other hand.
You can fire people up. Yeah. You can stir something up in different ways. And mainly it's, nowadays it's do something. In a lackluster game, when you're not hitting shots and you're letting things, or it seems like you're letting things happen that you can prevent, you have to do something that shows people that you are not in the bad place.
Nothing fires up a crowd more than the coach getting a tee.
Yeah. No, I mean, especially.
It gets their attention. It gets the crowd's attention.
It gets everybody's attention. And I mean, and I guess historically, there have been people that get tees, and then there are people that don't get tees, and there are a lot of people in the middle that every now and then. And that's really what we're talking about. It's the every now and then people, or the people that never get them, to go off in a really demonstrative way, because crowd will respond, team will respond, because, hey, man, something's happening here.
And here's my own. I'm not a coach, never been a coach. But when a guy hits like 4 threes in a row and they're coming down the court, I mean, I might just, I say just foul him. Okay, I'm not saying take him out. I'm just saying just foul him, because at least then they'll only get 2 points.
Yeah. No, I would be yelling.
I've never seen that done, really, but I'm just like, if some guy's just hot, just do something to throw him off. Do something.
Dave,
bump him.
At some point, analytics will probably dictate some of these things, and they'll have to, much like, there was when Shaq was playing and couldn't hit free throws, there was, the hack-a-shack was a strategy people used to slow down the game and to basically, Shaq couldn't hit free throws. So if you had some fouls to give in a tight game, it was a way to win, right? And I think something like that can happen.
I seldom like to toot my own horn.
It's a fun word to say, though. Horn tooting.
I am gonna.
Hope it feels good.
I'm gonna hoot my own torn my own heat. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna toot my own horn.
You're gonna horn your own toot.
I got my
Dave.
horn and I'm gonna toot.
Hello.
Okay. There was a time when I did basketball at Butler University on the radio.
I know these
Hello,
times,
everybody.
Dave.
Welcome.
I remember listening to you, Dave Peach.
Welcome to Callahan Hall in Detroit, Michigan, where the Bulldogs will take on the Detroit Titans this afternoon. Well, anyway, maybe I was better than that.
No, you were.
So we always played a team twice.
Yes, the old days.
We always played a team twice. And this kind of goes back to what we're talking about. So there was a guy for Detroit, 6-man off the bench. He comes in, and he just hits every single shot. I mean, every single shot he hits. It's like, and we lost the game. And it's like, this. I'm like, how did this guy hit every shot? 10 out of 12 or whatever, and we lost the game. So we got a return game to Hinkle Fieldhouse, right? Okay.
You're ready now.
No, wait a minute. I'm not doing radio for this game. I'm a student at the time. I'm a student at the time. So I'm sitting in the stands. And
I might have been with you, Dave.
You might have been with me at the time. So I get a group of about 10, 12 guys, and I could kind of coach the crowd a little bit
Absolutely.
At that point. So I said, every time this Jenkins guy gets the ball, I want everybody to scream shoot. and we won the game. And
Yes.
this guy was like, he's like, what is, he didn't, I don't, maybe he knew.
No.
But I just made a point. We were not going to let this guy beat us again. Now, if he had shots, then that would have been bad.
we would have been like, okay.
But those are the things that I think about when you're in the throes.
That's beautiful, Dave.
When you're in the throes of a just a game where you think, we're just destined to lose this game if we don't do something.
Well, and that's real. Those happen. Those moments happen, especially at that time and during a regular season game. You can, if you want to get loud and get in on somebody or in their head like that.
Yeah.
And
we weren't cussing. We weren't cussing at him. We were just
loud.
every time he got the ball, we just yelled, "Shoot!"
Yeah,
shoot! And and it was so much fun. One of the moments that I look back at. Let's see. Here we go. We did the whole thing on games. We had the TJ Maxx games. There was a couple of them. And these are actually, I ended up with boxers or briefs as a game. One is may contain butts, B-U-T-T-S.
May contain butts. Now, what game is that's the game of the name of the game, Dave? Is that?
The name of the game is may contain butts. It's got a cat on the front. It is called the fast-paced butt matching card game.
Okay, Dave, tell me more.
It includes squishy poop.
Squishy poop.
Yeah.
What
you could buy it
on the side
TJ
of this
Maxx.
when you're buying this, Dave? Does it say like ages 8 to infinity?
I never know. I just know it's called the fast-paced butt matching card game.
See, I'm sold. If it's in that price point where I just want to play cards that have squishy poop attached to them.
Hopefully no house rules on that one.
Well,
yeah,
we all find out.
Moving right along. Let's see. We should host one of these festivals featuring famous people of the past.
I think we would be excellent hosts for a small audience of unemployed and.
Well, I've got one coming up. There's one coming up in Indianapolis, and it's a guy that we've had on. Well, we've done his movies. Alec Baldwin.
Oh my gosh, Alec's coming. I mean, Alec's got a lot of young children these days, and had a lot of legal fees recently. So he would be a good guy to probably sign. Do we have any ballpark of what his sit-down signature rate would be, Dave?
I'm not sure, but he is already scheduled to be in an event coming up in Indianapolis, Indiana, July 17th through the 19th, Days of the Dead. Alec Baldwin will be presenting film memorabilia.
Okay. Wow. A few years ago, he was awarded something by the Vonnegut Library because he was a fan of Kurt Vonnegut's, but he sent in a video, Dave. He did not show up to attend.
Oh, so he might be appearing by video?
No. I would say he's there, but because they're paying him. The Vonnegut Library, he was happy to make a video on his phone and send it in for them to play at the fundraising deal. But that's 3 days in Indianapolis. You think he'll get like an Airbnb, Dave? Or
I don't know. Will he be there every day?
Yeah, what will he do at night?
Well, I will say right now that Dave Meyer, Dave Peach, we will MC the Alec Baldwin, and we're very, we can't think of anyone that would be better at it than us.
We would, Dave. He would be very blessed by how well we would do by him.
We could do some of those callbacks to Elizabethtown, and she's having a baby.
Yes,
some of those other great Alec Baldwin movies. So we're just putting it out there. Days of the Dead, we're ready to go free of charge.
We're talking.
Okay, Dave, this is a question for you, and this kind of, I sent this video, so I'm going to quiz you on it. It's the Billy Joel jam session. He was getting some Gershwin Award.
Right.
And it was a video that has received 28,615,764 views and counting.
Oh,
it was November 19th, 2014.
Okay.
who got the Gershwin Award. It sounds like you did not see this video.
I did, Dave, but I believe it was last week.
Okay.
But I did play it.
Okay,
and
so let's see. So you know that lead guy was a guy. Can you even say his name on a podcast, on the radio, TV anymore? Can you even say his name anymore?
I would let you go first, Dave. This being your podcast.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll just let you look at the video if he has that. If he doesn't really care. But,
give him. Yeah, that's a good tease.
Let's
so
just
what,
say that
what
this
would
guy,
you Google?
This guy played the harmonica. Well, you can a Billy Joel jam session. So this guy actually came out and played the harmonica.
Right.
And I got to say, it was really weird to watch him, to see him, because he has fallen away, or he doesn't have a career anymore. Let's just put it that way.
That's the world.
Now, there are some other people on this that appear with him, and the video still is around. And they kind of like, you wonder, Boys to Men. They were kind of they cut to Boys to Men, and what they're doing is they're doing a celebrity mashup of Piano Man.
Yes,
at the Gershwin Awards, and Billy gets to sing like one verse. But you got Boys to Men singing. Tony Bennett was on stage but did not sing.
Right.
Josh Groban.
Yeah, that seemed like an odd choice. It wasn't terrible. It just I don't know, Dave. I feel like Piano Man is a dirge. It's a fun, song that everybody. It's not rock and roll. It's not necessarily a poppy. It's not Neil Diamond-ish. It's this own thing, and it's been probably the most requested song of piano bars for 50 years.
Well, yeah, and Josh Groban, and again, I'd have to double check that it was November 19th, 2014, because some of these folks are a little bit dated. Natalie Merchant,
I think you're right. It was definitely Josh Groban.
Well, I know it was Josh Groban, but the date, the 2014, seems a little bit maybe late to bring Josh as an A-lister, but. We go to Natalie Merchant, 10,000 Maniacs.
Right. Yeah. I mean, she had been on her own for a while at that point, but she, if you noticed, Dave, she kind of quit performing and kind of went into fairly hiding kind of way. So, yeah, Natalie Merchant hasn't really emerged much in the last, I'd say, 10 to 15 years.
LeAnn Rimes was on this video.
Right. This was in the age of LeAnn Rimes, I would say. She was the young country music thing.
And what do you do when you're LeAnn Rimes and you've already done The Masked Singer?
Well, you're hoping that there's a Gambler 8, movie, and Bruce Boxleitner's daughter has a friend who becomes the love interest of Kenny Brady, whatever Kenny Rogers' character's grandson is. I don't know.
Gavin DeGraw. I know Gavin's voice. I don't follow,
right.
I didn't follow his career that much, but Gavin DeGraw is on this video as well.
Gavin, he's had a couple of songs. I think there's a song that they play now a lot that's in a commercial for one of the big ocean liner deals. Brand New. I believe that's Gavin. But I think people thought he was going to be more when he was included in this, Dave. That's probably not a nice thing to say, but it's something like that.
Michael Feinstein.
Michael is the artistic director for the Carmel, everything that's up north as far as the symphony, the Palladium, that deal. So he is the artistic director in residence. I don't know how many months of the year he spends in Hamilton County, but he's up there a lot. And his big thing is the Great American Songbook, all the pop, he's a big friend of Liza Minnelli, Dave.
Okay. That's the Billy Joel Jam session. You can watch that in your free time. You sent me a picture of Biff Poggi. Is that how you say that? Biff Poggi, the Michigan interim football coach?
Yes, Dave, I did.
Biff looks like he he polishes off 27 ounces of M&Ms before lunch. I mean,
Dave, beginning of the year when
they were
trying to cast the role.
What's that
of
Phil Collins song? I just don't care anymore. I just don't care anymore.
Dave, if he goes, 11-3 in the Big Ten or whatever, and beats Ohio State,
he's not gonna be the. They hired a coach, right, at Michigan?
Yeah, I think they did. Yeah, they just did. The guy from Utah, but admirably, he lost.
Bip Poggi losing the golf shirt battle, as us men will say sometimes.
That's a good line, Dave. That is a beautiful line.
You've lost. You've lost it. There we go. You got it.
I'm sorry to say, he's lost the golf. Dave, give me John Hausman doing that line.
He's lost. I can't do John. I can do Victor Newman doing it.
Yeah. Do Victor Newman doing the line, Dave.
He's lost the golf shirt battle. Just say it again. Now,
so good.
I'm going to challenge you on something. Coach's challenge on something you said to me, and this was like a casual conversation. And a coach's challenge, you said that you could not find a movie suitable to take your parents to.
Okay.
And I was thinking at the time, how about this Neil Diamond movie?
Exactly. No, I was wanting to go there. It was my mom. My mom vetoed Song Sung Blue. I'm with you, Dave. So my options were
what better
really,
movie to take your parents to than a Neil Diamond tribute, Hugh Jackman, whoever
Dave,
thing. Yeah.
Exactly. We're getting into an area where I'll just tell you the fact. If my mom was in Orange Beach, Alabama, and she was able to see that movie, then she would have gone to see the movie. But veto power here. The other offering I had was Marty Supreme. They didn't understand that. I understood they didn't understand that. I wasn't going to sell the ping pong movie, even, because I can't say, well, it's got Timothy Chalamet in it, because that doesn't ring a bell, Dave, with the 93 and the 90. But, oh, Dave, there were movies, although I didn't really see any. I did not see a holiday movie last year. I'll say that.
Seemed like it would have been a good one. And real quick, we got two more elbow patches. My God. I'm totally wrong on elbow patches.
You can't.
We talked about elbow patches maybe going out of favor, but I mean, for academics and outdoorsmen,
they're still here.
They're still here. Yeah, like shooting. Like you have the elbow patch when you shoot, and you shoot so much that you've got to have the elbow patch on your jacket.
Okay, so that sounds more realistic than the college professor.
They make the jacket more functional and add a distinct, sometimes rustic or intellectual charm.
Well, if you're going to shoot a gun, you want to look like you're intellectual and charming.
Okay, one more. Dave, here we go. We want to stay current with new trends and things. I'm going to let you weigh in.
Okay.
How many of the top 5 AI tools in May of 2025, when they took this survey, can you name? The top 5 AI tools in May 2025.
Well, the one that people probably heard of first would be Chat GPT.
4.6 million. I'm sorry, 4.6 billion. 4.6 billion.
4.6
Chat GTP.
Okay, now here's where it falls off for me, Dave.
The next one is 330 million.
Okay, that's probably the Google one, which is the one I can't remember. Copilot, I believe, is Microsoft's. Does that register any numbers, Dave?
That's not there. I'll give you Google Gemini. Google Gemini.
That's what I was. That's Dave. That's the only other card I had in my deck.
DeepSeek is number 2, 330 million.
Okay, that sounds
to Chat GTP's 4.6 billion. I got to look. Is that right? They Chat GPT dominates that category.
Apparently,
4.6 billion to 330 million. Google Gemini's third. DeepL. I don't know what DeepL is for.
No clue.
DeepL is for. I'm not familiar with DeepL. I guess I know what it's for. It's for an AI tool. Okay. And then 5 is Perplexity, 141 million.
That sounds complicated, Dave.
Now, here we go. Are you ready for me to read something out of Radio Inc., September 15th, 2021?
Radio Gaga, Dave.
Here we go. Perplexity doesn't just provide a list of businesses, it integrates the necessary details directly into the search response with images, ratings, and locations directly in the result while accounting for your specific location and preferences.
Well, that sounds fairly tailored, I guess, compared to if I'm just doing my Joe Blow Google search. This sounds much better, Dave.
Perplexity, they are number 5, but they're moving up. They're moving up the AI chart. Anything in your bag that you want to bring to the table?
I'm ready for warmth, Dave. I'm ready for warmth. I'm just I not that I want. I like winter. I enjoy the seasons, but now that it's below zero, staying that way a few days, I'm just saying let's get on with it.
It is. It'll be here. Spring will be here before you know it.
Before I know it, clearly.
Okay, get those bags of chips in bowls, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the only way to host.
Let's do that. Don't forget, you got to watch who you're going to invite to your jam session when you get a Gershwin Award. Make sure, make sure they're not going to get in any trouble.
Right.
We look forward to seeing Alex Baldwin in Indy, July 17th. Biff Poggi probably needs to do some jumping jacks or some cardio or something like that. And, if you miss a dunk, get a tee. That's all I ask.
I love that, Dave. Good strategy.
And the game is actually called May Contain Butts.
Wow.
That is a mixed bag, folks. Dave, always fun to chat with you.
My pleasure, Dave. You may hear from the butt people for, this kind of promotion. They might send you some free product.
Dave, we are on CrawfordsvillePeachcast.podbean.com. We're on Podbean.
Podbean.podbean.com.
Like, share, and subscribe. We're on iHeart, Apple, Spotify, Podbean, and YouTube's YouTube. I forgot. There's one thing I wanted to say real quick.
Okay.
Real quick on YouTube. That reminded me. YouTube TV. This is actually kind of weird. YouTube TV, you can get the CW, but you have to search the channel on YouTube TV. So you're thinking, well, I can't get the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl because it's on the CW and it's not on the channel lineup. But if you search, it's on there. And you just watch whatever's on the CW. And the other thing is, there's a back door, like if you don't have Peacock, there's now an NBC Sports Network that you can search on YouTube TV, but it's not on the lineup.
Wow, Dave. That is backdoor. You're cracking the codes. You're not letting the normal, you're digging, Dave. Those are all double, triple clicks.
So if you are looking for the Washington Rutgers game and it's on Peacock, check to see if it's on NBC Sports Network, and you can watch that baby via your YouTube TV subscription.
Very nice, Dave. That is a nice little unfolding tidbit of consumer information.
Okay, until next time, America, for Dave Meyer, I'm Dave Peets. Thanks for listening to the Crawfordsville Peachcast.
Thank you for listening to the Crawfordsville Peachcast. If you enjoyed it, follow the podcast and ring the bell so that way you'll always be up to date with the newest episodes. We'll see you next time.